I'm ranking Meghan Markle versus Jennifer Lopez on pure Leo ego. The woman who was too special for royalty, or the woman who funded a multi-million-dollar documentary about herself. I scored their egos, and the results are wild. Measuring ego through 5 rounds. How they present themselves, how they talk about their accomplishments, their I'm special moments, their rebrand energy, and the wild card. Let's see whose Leo sun shines brighter.
Round 1!
Meghan presents as understated elegance, neutrals, minimal jewelry, natural makeup. She wants you to think she just woke up like this. But here's the tell. Every single outfit is meticulously chosen.
Describe your personal style. I like to look polished and put together, but there's always going to be like an effortless quality to it, just being from LA.
She spent over $600,000 on her maternity wardrobe. That's 7 times more than Kate Middleton spent. Her I'm so low-key aesthetic costs more than most people's houses. The ego here is I'm above trying too hard, while actually trying the hardest. 2 points for expensive minimalism as a flex. JLo doesn't do casual. She shows up to the gym in full makeup and jewelry. She wears heels to pick up coffee. She's been photographed 10,000 times and has never once looked like a regular person. Her presentation is, I am Jennifer Lopez at all times. The ego here is, why would I ever not look like this? She genuinely doesn't understand the concept of dressing down. 3 points, because she's not hiding it. She is the moment 24/7.
Round 2!
Meghan talks about her accomplishments like they're burdens. I gave up everything for this family. I had to sacrifice my life. She frames every achievement as something she endured. She married a prince and talks about it like she was doing them a favor. She positions herself as the victim of her own success. The ego. I was too special for them to handle. 2 points for reframing privilege as sacrifice. JLo talks about herself like she's a Marvel superhero. I outwork everyone. I don't sleep.
My business philosophy is that you just have to work harder than everybody else. I think we all think we're working hard all the time.
I've been doing this for 30 years and I look like this. She constantly reminds you she's 50-something and looks 30. She made an entire documentary at 50 called Halftime, implying her life is only halfway done. Every interview is a recap of her empire, the ego. I am genuinely better than everyone, and here's the data to prove it. 3 points for unfiltered self-celebration with receipts.
Round 3!
Meghan's I'm special moment. When she was pregnant, she held her baby bump in every single photo. Not occasionally, not sometimes, always. Both hands cradling it like she was the first woman in history to be pregnant. Other royals had been pregnant. Kate Middleton literally had 3 babies, but Meghan held that bump like she was carrying the second coming of Christ. Every red carpet, every appearance, every photo op. The message was clear. I am gestating, and you will witness it. 4 points for making motherhood a main character moment and outspecialing royalty. JLo's entire existence is an I'm special moment. She wore a dress so iconic that Google Images was invented because of it. She performs at the Super Bowl at 50 with abs that shouldn't exist. She's been engaged 6 times because she genuinely believes she deserves epic love at all times. She rebranded herself as JLo, a single name, and built a billion-dollar empire on it. She doesn't think she's special. She knows she's special and has 30 years of proof. 3 points because she is objectively special and won't let you forget it.
Round 4!
Meghan went from actress to duchess to humanitarian feminist icon. She left the royal family and immediately started a production company, launched a podcast, positioned herself as a voice for women's empowerment. She went from, I just want privacy, to producing content about herself. The rebrand is, I'm not famous, I'm important. She wants to be taken seriously as a leader. The ego, rewriting her narrative as a modern princess who chose purpose over palace. 2 points for the rebrand with a cause. JLo started as a backup dancer, then became a singer, then an actress, then a fashion designer, then a fragrance mogul, then had a beauty empire. She didn't rebrand, she expanded. Every few years, she adds another dimension to the JLo universe. She self-financed a $20 million multimedia project about herself, an album, a movie musical, and a documentary, all about her love life. She made an entire cinematic universe documenting her own romance. Then she made another documentary called Halftime about herself at 50. The ego. My life is so important it deserves multiple feature-length films. 4 points for funding a multi-million-dollar shrine to herself.
Round 5!
Meghan's wildcard. In her own Netflix documentary, she recreated the moment she learned she had to curtsy to the Queen and mocked it. She did an exaggerated, theatrical curtsy on camera and made it very clear she thought it was ridiculous.
Understand this. We have medieval times, dinner and tournament. It was like that. Like I curtsied as though I was like...
She mocked the Queen of England in her own documentary that she produced. The ego here is, I will use my platform to show you that I was always above this. Pure controlled rebellion, documenting her disrespect for tradition on her terms. Tell you the truth? I agree with her here. 3 points for the controlled rebellion. JLo's wildcard. She got back together with Ben Affleck after 20 years and turned their entire relationship into content. She made an album about it, then a movie musical about their love story. Legally changed her name to Jennifer Affleck, married him twice, Vegas and Georgia, with full photo shoots for both. Had him attend every event looking mildly hostage-like while she glowed. And here's the most Leo part. When they announced their split in 2024, she had already created all this content about their eternal love. She documented a relationship so hard that the breakup became part of her brand narrative. The ego. My love life is important enough to be a multimedia franchise. 4 points for monetizing romance at a cinematic level. Final score? Meghan Markle, 13 points. Her ego is refined. It's, I'm so evolved you couldn't handle me. She positions herself as intellectually and morally superior. She held her baby bump like she invented pregnancy, then decided an entire monarchy wasn't special enough for her. She wants you to think she's humble, while simultaneously telling you she's too special for royalty. That's elite Leo energy. But Jennifer Lopez? 17 points. Her ego is unapologetic. She's not pretending to be humble. She's not positioning herself as too good for things. She's saying, I am the thing. She doesn't hide behind causes or narratives. She just is. And she's been doing it for 30 straight years with the same face and body, which might actually be her biggest flex. Here's what's fascinating. They're both Leos, but their egos manifest completely differently. Meghan's ego needs validation through being seen as important. She needs you to understand that she's special, evolved, chosen. Her ego is defensive. You didn't appreciate me, so I left. JLo's ego needs no validation. She already knows she's special. Her ego is just existing loudly. She's not trying to prove anything anymore. She's just being JLo and assuming you're grateful for it. Both have massive egos. But Meghan's ego is, I'm too good for you. JLo's ego is, I'm great and you're lucky I'm here. Different flavors, same Leo sun. Comment Team Meghan if you respect the strategic ego, or Team JLo if you prefer the unapologetic ego. And drop your Leo placements. I want to know which type you are.